Hello guys. Today will be a pretty short video because I want to go to bed very soon, but has some things to show off. First things first, I made this necklace. And this is like a cow skull. I made it at my friend's birthday party, the same friend who I got the stuff for that I showed off in another video. Come on, it was doing so good. Anyway, so then at the same place that I made this necklace, I got these little tumbled rocks, and they all had different meaning. So this one is an amethyst, and it says, it helps with anxiety and depression. This one is called, I think I spelled it wrong. I spelled it as appetite, except with an A instead of an E. A-P-A-T-I-T-E. I think the, appetite as in food is E instead of an A. But anyway, it's this one. It says, helps with focus, clarity, intellect, and acceptance. Cat's eye. Gray. Oh, wait, no, that's just the color. Wards off evil. Helps with intuition, wealth, and prosperity. Then, bronzite. Helps with clarity, self-esteem, decision-making, and creativity. I feel like those are some big things that I need in my life. There was another one I was going to get of, helping lower judgment and getting rid of superiority or inferiority complexes. But I didn't want to spend too much money, so I might go back to that same place another day and get those rocks, because it is really close to my house. But anyway, I got some books, and I'm not going to buy anything else for the rest of the week. And then when I get paid next, I'm going to buy new binders, because I really need a new binder. Okay, anyway. So I got Song of Achilles. I've heard it's really good. Come on. Why is it so, violent with it, too? Song of Achilles, stop. Okay, and then, so it says, for the summary, Achilles, the best of all the Greeks, son of the cruel sea goddess Thetis, and the legendary king Peleus, is strong, swift, and beautiful, irresistible to all who meet him. Patroclus is an awkward young prince, exiled from his homeland after an act of shocking violence. Brought together by chance, they forge an inseparable bond despite risking the god's wrath. They are trained by the centaur Chiron. Ooh, Chiron mentioned. In the arts of war and medicine, but when word comes that Helen of Sparta has been kidnapped, all the heroes of Greece are called upon to lay siege of Troy in her name. I feel like she was known as Helen of Troy in the Odyssey movie. Interesting. Seduced by the promise of glorious destiny, Achilles joins the cause, and torn between love and fear for his friend, Patroclus follows. Little do they know that the cruel fates will test them both as never before and demand a terrible sacrifice. I hope it's gay. It seems like it is. I've heard that it might be. I'm not entirely sure, that I could be completely wrong. Then I got graphic novel version of the Odyssey. And it's Polyphemus on the back. That was the cheapest rendition I could find in the store. So that's why I got the graphic novel. But also I just think it would be easier for me to understand, because I've read other renditions of the Odyssey before, or at least started to. And because it was written in ancient Greece, and their language was so different to how it is today. It was very hard for me to understand, but also that was in 8th grade when I tried reading it, so maybe I'll be different now. But I still do struggle with, like, I still do struggle a lot with, like, books that are meant for, like, adults, if that makes sense. Like, I still prefer things at, like, Percy Jackson level, and because it's just hard to be interested in a lot of the books that are directed towards people my age and older, because I feel like a lot of them take out that, like, whimsy. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I tend to still like the young adult novels. I mean, I am still a young adult, so I guess it's not that big of a deal, but I just don't understand people who, like, I just have a hard time, like, enjoying stuff that's not that, like, writing style, if that makes any sense. But yeah, maybe eventually I'll get the actual translated version and not just graphic novel version. But I know bits and pieces of the Odyssey, but I don't know the full story. So I just thought it would be cool to get it, if that makes sense. I like how that sounds. But I will really need to clean up all my art supplies in this room. And I think I need to start recycling monster cans because I have nothing. Like, I was saving them for crafts, but I don't have anything to do with them. So, on Monday, I'm definitely going to clean up. And I'm not saying this because I'm going to record it. It's just so that, like, I don't know, someone out there can hold me accountable for it. I love, this looks so, like, so cool with the cow skull. Ugh, I love it. I choose the cow skull because of, like, Apollo. I don't know if he'd appreciate that it's a skull. I mean, I guess it's not a real skull, so I'm not sure. I'm still very new to all of this. But I've been doing more research on the gods and stuff, especially Apollo, and yeah. Alright, that's all for now. I don't really have much to talk about. Yeah, I'm excited because tomorrow I'm gonna hang out with one of my friends. And I'm gonna help him paint his parking spot for at his high school. Because seniors get to paint their parking spot. He's a senior in high school, but I'm a freshman in college. But we're both 18. He's just a couple months younger than me. But yeah, I'm excited. That's all. Bye.